Hello, dear friends. We are talking about a very beautiful conversation of Ganymede in disguise and Orlando. Here, Ganymede has called Orlando to woo him and pretend him that Ganymede is a girl, and Orlando have to pretend that he will woo Rosalind in disguise. So Sage, very beautiful conversation Sage. Say a day without the ever, no, Orlando, men are April when they woo, December when they wed, maids are May when they are maids. But the sky changes when they are wives. Here in the text, it is clear that Orlando is giving the description of life and the nature of the life of a human being. Says Orlando men are April, means April season is qualified here. So says that Orlando men are happy and bright like April when they woo women. December when they wed, when the marriage is settled, they become December. December when the flower, the blossom of the flower, reach its destination, and lastly May when they are mates. Okay, they are enjoying the beauty of the May when they are mates, but the sky changes, but the whole situation changes with their marriage. So the sky changes when they are wives. Here the beauty of the season is glorified as April, May, December, and lastly everything changes with Mary. April season is the happiest moment. May, this is the time of Vasant Ritu, that is the autumn time. So every heart blossom in this season, and December, this is the last season when people get married, when they become husband and wives. So everything changes after that. People forget the beauty of the April, May and December when they are husband and wives, because the responsibility of familyhood is on their head. Says Ganymede, come, woo me, for now I am in a holiday humor and like enough to consent. What would you say to me now? And I were your very, very Rosalind. Here, Ganymede inspires Orlando to woo him, as he is Rosalind in disguise. So Ganymede says to Orlando that he must woo him because he is his Rosalind. So what would you say to me now? And I were your very, very Rosalind. I am your very Rosalind. Orlando, I would kiss before I spoke. Orlando says I would kiss her before I spoke. Rosalind says, nay, you were better speak first. Orlando, how if the kiss be denied? Rosalind, then she puts you to entreaty, and there begins new matter. Ganymede in disguise says, your experience makes you sad. I had rather have a fool to make me merry than experience to make me sad. Means Rosalind says to Orlando that you are such a sad person that you make me sad. I had a fool He was such experienced person that he made me happy and travel for it too. And you are trying me to be sad again. So Orlando says, my fair Rosalind, I come within an hour of my promise. Rosalind answers, break an hour's promise in love. He that will divide a minute into 1,000 parts and break but a part of 1,000 parts of a minute in affair of love. It means that those who are in love must not waste even a single second of a minute. If they waste a single second of a minute, then this is the symbol that they are not in proper love. Orlando says, pardon me, dear Rosalind. Rosalind, nay, and you be so tardy, tardy means slow. You are so slow in love, come no more in my sight. In the response of this, Orlando says, virtue is no horn maker and my Rosalind is virtuous. Rosalind, and what my name is? I'm your Rosalind. On the other hand, Celia, listening to them, says, it pleases him to call you so, but he hath a Rosalind of a better layer than you. Means Ganymede tries to be your Rosalind, but you're not trying to be a deep lover of Rosalind. So, says Rosalind, come, woo me. For now I'm in a holiday humor and like enough to consent. What would you say to me now? And I were your very, very Rosalind. So Rosalind inspires Orlando that he must love this Ganymede as Rosalind. Orlando says, I would kiss before I spoke. Rosalind, you had better speak first. Orlando, how if the kiss be denied? Rosalind, then she puts you to entreaty, and there begins new matter. Means Rosalind will discuss about another thing, and new matter will take its place. Orlando says, who could be out being before his beloved mistress? Rosalind, Mary. Means Mary, that should you. Means you must marry, Rosalind. If I were your mistress, or I should think my honesty rather than my wit. If I were your Rosalind, I would think about marrying you, not for false love. Orlando says, what of my suit, Rosalind? Not out of your apparel, and yet out of your suit. I am not your Rosalind. I take some joy to say you are, because I would be talking of her. Men have dared from time to time, and worms have eaten them, but not for their love, Orlando. I would not have my sad Rosalind of this mind, for I protest her frown might kill me. Rosalind, by this hand, it will not kill a fly, but come. Not I will be your Rosalind in a more coming on disposition, and ask me what you will. I will grant it. Here Orlando takes a oath that if he does not love Rosalind, then this hand himself will kill Orlando. In the response, Rosalind says that it seems that this hand will not kill even a fly. How can it kill you? So Orlando says, then love me, Rosalind. Rosalind, yes, faith will lie. Friday and Sundays and all. Rosalind, yes, I will love you. Every day, Fridays, Sundays, and all, Orlando. And wilt thou have me? And will you have me means will you have me forever? Rosalind, and 20 such. Orlando, what sayest thou? Rosalind, you are not good. Orlando says, I can keep 20 persons like you. So Orlando says, what do you say? Rosalind says, are you not good? Ah, so satirical statement, are you not good at your status? Orlando says, I hope so. Rosalind, why then? Can one desire too much of a good thing? Come, sister, you shall be the priest and marry us. Give me your hand, Orlando. What do you say, sister? Means Rosalind says to Celia. Rosalind in disguise says to Celia that you are our priest, and Celia is the priest of Rosalind and Orlando. And Rosalind says to Celia that you will marry us. Okay, so Orlando, pray thee marry us, Celia. I can't say the words. Celia knows everything about Orlando and Rosalind, so Celia doesn't say anything about that. Rosalind, you must begin. Rosalind in disguise Ganymede says, you must begin the ritual of the marriage. Will you, Orlando? And convinces Orlando that will you, Orlando? Celia says, go to. Will you, Orlando, have to wife this Rosalind? And Celia says, yes. Are you ready to accept this Rosalind as your wife? Orlando says, yes, I will. Rosalind, but when? Orlando, why now? As fast as she can marry us. Means as fast as Rosalind marriage, she will become his wife, Rosalind. Then you must say. Then Orlando, you must say, I take thee Rosalind for wife. You must say to Ganymede that he take Rosalind as his wife. Orlando, I take thee Rosalind for my wife. Rosalind, I might ask you for your commission, means authority, but I do take thee Orlando for my husband. I also accept Orlando you as my husband. There's a girl goes before the priest, and certainly a woman's thought runs before her action. There is a man before you, that is Eliana, and it seems to me that she is not the boy but a girl in the cloth of a boy. So Rosalind says to Orlando that the priest seems to me that she is not he but she. Here in this text, dear friends, we have come with the acquaintance that Rosalind is convincing Orlando to woo her, and it is also proved that Celia is there as a priest, and by the convenience of Rosalind, Celia starts the ritual of marriage, and Orlando and Rosalind are united, and they take oath that they will ever be husband and wife. Okay, although all these things are going as a dramatic way, but this is not the dramatic situation, but this is the real situation that Shakespeare has very beautifully opted here. Thank you.